I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil.
I remember I was only 13 when I met the demon. Gave me a deuce and a bundle of cocaine. Told me to sell to my people, make sure you keep him fiending. If any try to shoot you, make sure that you leave him leaking. He said,
I'ma hold you down when problems pop up.
How you got me moving this dope? Want me in lockup? He said,
Don't you want the Benz vertible with the top cup?
Yeah.
Stop, bitch, you get in that kitchen, let it rock up. Bitches love the dope boy, especially when it's wop up. I know you know Ron.
Who the plug from by the block up?
I'll tell you a little secret, make sure that you keep your mouth shut. Ron got a Lexus, crib in Philly and Texas. Trips to the Bahamas, just got a whip for his mama. He fucking up them commas, be honest, he seeing decent though.
I hear you, but I just seen Ron about a week ago. In fact, he ain't looking too good, his knees is kinda slow. I asked him why the struggle, he got stuck up for his bundle. But them 6 hollow tips in his legs what made him crumble.
Bitch, he got a house and mama is living good.
Said the feds took it all, he right back in the hood. I see you try to play me, you gave us crack in the 80s. Made us abort our babies and making hoes out our ladies. I know you got me gravy, but Satan, you must be crazy. It's gonna take more than them cars wanna amaze me. I seen niggas shoot for the stars, but being lazy. Never get their head at the clouds, so you don't faze me.
I guarantee that you gon' regret it, remember I said it.
Nah, you could dead it.
What you saying, I can't win?
Nah, devil, nice try, so until we meet again.
I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. I ain't religious or superstitious, but we've been getting fucked and put to the side like a mistress. Police patrolling why? Because prison became a business. They murder one of ours and they start talking about forgiveness. We think that it's alright because we got public assistance. If this ain't hell, dog, what is this? Where was all lives mattered when they killed Osama? There was no peace talk like the Dalai Lama. Bush dropping bombs saying he gon' bring the drama. They got justice, man, they even caught the Boston bomber. But when we ride, they send the military and armor. When we fight oppression, then our people die a martyr. You reap what you sow, some people call it karma. When Christ return, y'all gon' get this harvest like a farmer. Don't tell me don't bring up the past no more. They still trying to settle the score with a side of Shakur. I changed my life and I'm just trying to live life right. But at night I look behind me and see flashing lights patting me down. You got nothing that's poking me right. I don't smoke or push pills, I gave up my vice. So Mr. Officer, why you wanna take my life? And your honor, why you gave our homeboy's life? I've been wondering why you shot our homeboy twice. Pussy with a gun screaming out that he got a knife. He came from Habibi's spot, it was chicken and rice. Shit's trife, I'm just giving visuals like Skype. Ask Trayvon, Mike Brown, Akai Gurley, Eric Garner, Sean Bell, Philando Alton, Sterling, Jaquan McDonald. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. I pray for the demise of the devil. Lord knows I despise every devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. He said, I pray you die, every devil.
Give me Exodus 4:22. And how in the hell did that you try to take this Bible and use it for everybody. You stupid as hell. You dumb as hell. This Bible is what's going to condemn you, because this is the book of the Israelites. You should have destroyed this book, you dumb so-called white people. Instead of going around and trying to use the Bible is the book that's going to destroy your world.
Excuse me, everyone, I have a brief announcement to make. Jesus was black, Ronald Reagan was the devil, and the government is lying about 9/11. Thank you for your time, and good night.
Shalom, Ak. Shalom, Ak. Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah Barakathah. Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah Barakathum. Khan. No one knows because they tried to keep it on the low from all my folks because they folk, so I'ma kill them with the flow. Blinded by the dough, we can't see clearly through the smoke. They'd rather see us on that troll, locked up, they're buried in a hole. Ain't wanna see us grow because they can't go toe to toe, but I can feel it in my soul. They gon' be reaping what they sow. Try to stop our glow, but they cannot achieve their goal, so I can feel it in my soul. They gon' be reaping what they sow.
Hey, who shall be smalls? If we don't get them, they gon' get us all. And I'll be damned if I just sit back while my people fall. There is no contestant when we all in this together, so let's come together now so we can end this shit forever. I don't wanna go to school, I'd rather read up on my enemies and study all the methods used to kill my people mentally. Sex, money, and drugs is destroying our identity, and this ain't nothing new. This shit been going on for centuries. Instead of fighting for rights, we should have been fighting for our land. Now we fighting for the man. They'll go right into their plan. And I'm sick of this. It's ridiculous how the government is such hypocrites. They make the laws, then break the laws. How serious should I take the laws? My blood, homie, I'll take the laws. This family first, worst come to worst, and I die for mine. Me and my niggas, we charged up like alkaline. We strapped up like Columbine. When it's wartime, I'm on the front line. Facts life, I'm acting like I was born again. It's the afterlife.
No one knows because they tried to keep it on the low from all my folks because they folk, so I'ma kill them with the flow. Blinded by the dough, we can't see clearly through the smoke. They'd rather see us on that troll, locked up, they're buried in a hole. Ain't wanna see us grow because they can't go toe to toe, but I can feel it in my soul. They gon' be reaping what they sow. Try to stop our glow, but they cannot achieve their goal, so I can feel it in my soul. They gon' be reaping what they sow. Check it, get your life right, cause this the last call. Christ coming back and he's gonna judge us all. It can happen while you shopping, walk around the mall. Where you from, where you at, Babylon will fall. Lose your head by the sword or obey his laws. You hear them drum beats? We in the midst of war, but it's a holy one. I speak the holy tongue. Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah Barakathum. I got the most high power, I ain't need a gun. I'll be out here repping till his kingdom come. His bread's for the children, you can't get a crumb. Yeah, they hear me, they ain't feeling where I'm coming from. But la-di-da-di, fuck everybody from the Catholic Church.
Shalom, Israel. We are the ISUPK out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. We are not affiliated with no Israelite group, no Christian group, no Muslim mosque. All right, and we've been bringing out the truth since 1969 that blacks, Hispanics, and First Nation people are the real Jews of the Bible. And today is Wednesday law class. Let's clap it up here in Baltimore. We're going to clap it up, right? All right, so today, the last two classes we got into, we broke down how Christianity was white supremacy. And then the last class, we broke down how the Bible actually teaches us black supremacy, right? Teaches us to be great. So today we're going to talk about a topic that's been plaguing our community for a long period of time. And it is these false prophets of Christianity, all right? Because we as a people, we went to them for the whole guidance, right? Coming out of slavery, we thought that they had the way to lead us to the Most High, but they was duped by our oppressors. And the doctrine that they do teach us is a doctrine that has been destroying us. We can look around this world, you can look around all around in our cities, in our countries. Christianity is most practiced a lot by our people, And one thing you got to learn about it, that it has done nothing for our people except destroy us. It has taught us that we are not great. It has taught us that we cannot be great. It has taught us that it is okay for us to do anything under the sun as long as we have our so-called personal relationship with the Most High. All right, it has taught us all these things that has destroyed us. So for a lot of our people, we go to church and we just listen to the person on the pulpit, all right, and he tells us what we need to know. They teach us that the laws are done away with, that it's okay that we can go out here and be a whore in the church. It's okay that we can live the alternate lifestyle in the church. All right, but we're going to break down and we're going to show you why these things are destructive. But first, I want to get to this. Can I get 1 John? Salakia. Let me get Salakia. Yeah, James 1:22, sir.
James 1:22. Be ye doers of the word.
All right, Salakia. Be ye doers of the word. What's the word? The word is this Bible. All right, the word is the Bible, the instructions that the Most High has given us, right? That Christ taught us, right? The proper way. Do not, continue reading.
And not hearers only.
Not hearers only. That goes for everybody, right? You know, you come across a lot of Israelites who swear they're in the truth, but they sit home and just watch videos. You are just a hearer, right? Not hearers only. Do what the scriptures say do. A lot of us follow behind what our pastors have taught us to do, right? Because that's what they taught us, and we would never open a book. I went to church almost my whole young adult life, and honestly, if it wasn't like for Sunday school when we was like reading something out of it, I rarely opened the book, because in the Christian church, they don't teach you to open the book and read. They bring you to one scripture, and the pastor has a 20 minutes hooping and hollering, shouting entertainment match right in front of you. They don't teach you, right? But we are telling you right now, the scriptures say, be doers of the word and not hearers only. Not hearers only. Continue.
Deceiving your own self.
And that's what happens, right? Because we heard a pastor say it's okay to eat pork long as you clean it. And that's what we decided to do. We said it was okay to eat pork. But that's not what it says in the scriptures. Because the pastors say it doesn't matter. God loves everybody. It doesn't matter what your lifestyle is, right? Now it's okay for us to allow alternate lifestyle in the church. And what do we decide to do? Well, it's okay. Because the pastors taught us that it's okay to marry outside of your race. Guess what we decided to do? Join everything. Because these pastors are liars. All right, and they destroy our people. Understand this, the doctrine that they've been taught comes from the devils. All right, Christianity, all right, while our people may believe it's following the Bible, it is not. It is following the doctrine of the oppressors. And I am here to teach you today that though the version of Christianity that blacks, Hispanics, and First Nation people follow, all right, is basically slave Christianity. Because that's all it does, is destroy you. And we're gonna break that down today. Let me get slot here, sir. Can I get 2 Timothy chapter 4, verses 3-4? Because we gotta really understand when you understand this, when you look at your pastors, right, and they're teaching you something that goes contrast from what the Bible say. The Bible is words, right? And words have meanings, all right? This is how a Christian pastor will teach a doctrine. The doctrine can literally say, open the door. If you open the door, go ahead. 2 Timothy chapter 4, verses 3-4. A pastor can literally say, if the scripture, chapter 4, verse 3. If the scripture says, open the door, and when you open the door, right, it's food on the other side. You know what the pastor will do? This is what Christian pastors, that scripture is simple. Open the door, and when you open the door, you're going to see food. The pastor will say, when you grab the doorknob and spin it, that's the Most High working on your spirit. Right? They make up things that does not have nothing to do with this simple sentence. That's what it is. It's entertainment. And our people are so galvanized by entertainment. Right? That's why we watch so many shows. That's why we so into this world because it's entertainment. And that's how the Christian church have got a lot of our people, because we've been caught up by entertainment. It's a show. Well, you need to look at the Christian church same way you look at wrestling. It's fake. It's entertainment, right? That's what it is. The Christian church is nothing but entertainment, and you pay for your entertainment. When you go to church every Sunday and pay your tithes, you pay to get up and dance. You pay to see a show get put on. Listen, they have track meets and all the entertainment you want. You want a track meet? You're going to have a track meet. They're going to get up and get the running and sprinting through the church. If you want to have a dance battle, that's what they're going to do in the church. You want to have a singing contest, that's what they're going to do in the church. The church is nothing but entertainment, but we're going to show you why here in the IFPK, right, we do what the scriptures say do. And one thing I do want to say, if you're following on YouTube, if you're following on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you follow in this class, remember this is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. This is a school. So when we teach, I highly recommend that you pull out a book and take notes, because this is teaching. All right. Do not be a doer of the word or hearers only. All right. Go through the scriptures with us. All right. You got it, sir.
2 Timothy 4:3. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine.
So a time will come when our people will not endure sound doctrine. All right. Look at the things that we've been taught. It literally says, do not eat this animal. But because somebody put some mysticism on it, right? It never said don't eat this animal unless you clean it, right? They were cleaning back in the day, but it doesn't say that. So when the pastor gets up there and teaches that, right, that's not sound doctrine. That's not what's rooted in the scriptures. When they teach you the doctrine of God got married pregnant, that's not sound doctrine. So you mean to tell me who you Christians believe Christ is God, right? You believed he, right, slept with his own mom? Because he is God. Remember, you told us he was God. You told us growing up in the Christian church that Jesus is God. So before he became human form or whatever, he was God. So he came, got married pregnant, and then came out of her. It's not sound doctrine. It's not even common sense. It doesn't even make sense, right? But you got to understand the doctrines we were taught all stem from our oppressors, right? That is just like Zeus. When Zeus created Hercules and all these other so-called demigods, right, in Greek mythology, right? That's how we got that doctrine, right? All you got to do, right, write down and look up the Council of Nicaea. They voted was Christ God, right? And because they won the vote, that's how they got the doctrine pushed out here. This is simple Google search. Look it up. All right. Continue reading.
But after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers.
So this is what happens. And it always dawned on me, especially when I was growing up, right? Growing up, you realize that these are all these different sects of Christianity. And I used to sit there and be like, yo, why are we here and not there? Like, we all Christians, right? And then you realize when you go old and you start to see the things it's because we harp on our own lusts, right? They allow the alternate lifestyle in the church, so I want to go to that alternate lifestyle church, right? They allow this to go down, so I want to go down there. That is what our people have done. Listen, when you on the internet, you can Google any way of life. There will be somebody who follows that life, that type of lifestyle. So what happens is we find those people and run to it. If I want to eat pork, I can find a Christian church who says it's okay to eat pork because that's our lust, right? And we go out here and search and find someone who makes us, right? Understand that is what has happened to our people. Good.
I said that because a lot of Christians, they say they want to go to a church they like.
Mm-hmm. Come.
What they want, they go to the church.
Come.
But not with the truth.
Not with the truth, no.
That's why they don't want to come to the ICBK because
Yeah.
teaching the Lord. That ain't what they want.
Come.
They want it for.
Come. Come. And that's so real. I mean, understand that we are hard-headed people, right? And you can't tell me nothing type of people, right? So when you run into the ISUBK, the real prophets of the Lord, and we go out there and teach you that, like, yo, bro, what you doing right here, that ain't what the Most High said. Nah, you don't want to hear it. You know why? Because Reverend so-and-so down the street allow you to go in there and feel somewhat holy when you go in his church.
You like smooth words.
Smooth words, yeah, smooth words. That's what they like. All right, they don't want to hear none of that, but they like the smooth words. All right, understand this. You can fight it, Israel. We can fight it all we want. At the end of the day, the truth is the truth, and that's what matters. You can try to run away from the truth and go after your own lust, but at the end of the day, the truth is the truth. All right. So continue.
After their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears.
Itching ears. Those are like the church, the mega churches, right? That suppose something is going down, a new trend might start, like the for instance, the alternate lifestyle, you know, the man who believes he's a woman and the woman who believes he's a man. Right? Understand this. Those itching ears, you always playing to what society wants you to do. So our people are easily, because if society say it's cool and that church say it's cool, then you going to them. Right? Like, understand the craftiness. This is why it comes from our oppressor. Christianity stands for everything our oppressor stands for. That's why they taught you Jesus was right. That's why they taught you blacks, Hispanics, and First Nation people were nothing but Gentiles. That the only way we got a glimpse of any form of salvation was how? Because the white man, the oppressor, messed up. Think about that. Understand that. In Christianity, they teach you black people are literally nothing. All right? So, understand, for the time will come that we will not endorse sound doctrine. We don't want to hear what the truth, what the ISUPK under demand and General Yohana is saying, right? And then we will go after our own lusts, right? And we will heap to ourselves teachers that will teach our own lusts. If it's a lust we got out there, it's teachers that will teach it. And then we have itching ears. What's new? Go ahead. You got something?
They love our person love for entertainment.
Come.
I mean,
Come.
this is why the majority of the things being taught from church is music.
Music. Come.
People really get addicted to that.
Come.
They ain't quite enough music. They ain't saying good.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even want.
And that's
It's about the word. I mean, that's why everybody you know, you don't hear us saying no song.
come.
Saying when we teach it the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
We play a song in the beginning of the class.
Right.
I mean, our own people, but when teaching the truth.
Con. That's so heavy what you brought out. The music aspect of these churches. Like I said, it's entertainment. My grandmother was a pastor, right? And we would leave our church and go to my grandmother's church. And when I mean, they hold church services, songs, and dances. Pastor get up there less than a minute. He'd say, God bless you. And then then they back on. You feel me? Like it's a concert. Going to that church was literally a concert. It's a club. Yeah. That's why I used to tell my mother, like, yo, the Christian church is just a club. You feel me? You get fresh. You wear your little suits and your favorite hats and your new shoes. You know what I'm saying? You pay to get in. You paying them tithes. Then you know what I'm saying? You go see the newest group in there. You know what I mean? Performing for you on stage, right? And then, like in the club, I don't like what they wearing. Yo, they look goofy over here. You know, it's the same thing. It's the same thing, right? And understand that. We really got to look at it and understand that, people. All right, continue reading, sir, verse 5. Oh yeah. No, you finished 4. Yeah. Oh, you didn't go. Salaki, my bad.
2 Timothy 4:4. And they should turn away their ears from the truth.
They're gonna turn away their ears from the truth. That's why you and this is what's important. One thing I always notice when I'll be going to camp and we be out there speaking to Blacks, Hispanics, and First Nation people. You know how many brothers and sisters will sit out there and be like, yo, that's right. That's right. Yo, y'all are speaking the truth, man. I swear y'all speaking the truth. But the problem why they won't come into the school is because they after their own lusts. And another person told them that the Most High, right? The Most High, right, will protect them, love them, and all that if they do what that man said do. So if we tell you, yo, man, that's not of the Most High. I mean, yo, you speaking facts. You are speaking facts. But then again, this man say I can get in if I do this, right? And you have that conversation with a lot of people, right? And then once that person gets confounded and found out to be true, not true, this is what they'll say. Don't nobody know the real truth. That's exactly what that. Yeah. That's when that comes out. Well, nobody knows the real truth, which is always astonishing to me. That's right. They'll start running to that. They can follow Christianity, but once they realize, oh, you know what, they really out there spitting the truth, right? Well, you know what? I mean, at the end of the day, it's the white man's book. And that's just how it is, right? Because one thing you do not want to do, one thing Blacks, Hispanics, and First Nation people need to really understand, we are conditioned, right? We are conditioned to be slaves. Christianity is a doctrine of slaves. Because one thing Blacks, Hispanics, and First Nation people need to understand, that form of Christianity, only Blacks, Hispanics, and First Nation peoples believe in that. The devils don't believe in that Christianity. Right? And we're going to bring that out. Let me get Hosea 4:6, sir. False prophets has destroyed our people. It has had our people marching down streets, becoming unalived, giving up everything we had to our oppressor, taking away our dignity, our right to stand for ourselves, right? Blacks, Hispanics, and First Nation people can understand the simple concept of separating from a people. We say we want to separate from the Chinese. Oh, that's no big deal. You say we want to separate from the Arabs. Oh, that's no big deal. Let you say you want to separate from the oppressor, the white man, which is the devil. Then it becomes a problem. Because false prophets told us we should hold hands with them. We should walk down the street. It doesn't matter if they sick dogs on us. We should still want to go to their store. It doesn't matter if they put hoses on us. We should still want to go to their store. It don't matter if they fed out babies to gators. It doesn't matter. We should still have a dream to all hold hands and go to their stores. This is why our false prophets are so detrimental to our people, because it leads us into a slaughtering house. And I'm sorry, but Blacks, Hispanics, and First Nation people, we have been getting slaughtered. And that's why the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana is here to teach you what you're supposed to be doing so the Most High can fight our battles. Because while you believe the battles are being fought, they're not. And we're going to bring that out. You got it, sir.
Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
We are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. One thing when I first came into the truth, I was like, I used to listen to debates and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Especially Captain Cesare, y'all. One thing I learned when it comes to the book, like the debate is about, especially when it comes to like religious so-called debates, even though Israelite is not a religion, it's blood, right? It's our nationality. We still be in the debates. One thing I learned, the Christian under these false prophets know nothing of their book. Out of all the other debaters, the Christian will know nothing out of the book. They'll say something and you be like, bro, that's not even the book. How many times have you heard Right? How many times in church have you even heard what sin is? We haven't. I just thought sin was whatever my parents deemed as not good. That's case by case. Sin is literally the law. So when I was going into church and the pastor said, you better not sin, bro, you're not telling me what sin is. It wasn't until I got in the truth under ISUPK, under Commander General Yana, that I read, oh, what sin is, transgression of the law. Before that, I didn't know what sin was. I literally thought it was just something my parents frowned upon. If my parents frowned upon it, then I guess that must be sin. But that didn't mean anything to me. I mean, how many of us went against what our parents taught? Right? Understand that we are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Right? And we're going to get down to the root of why we are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Continue.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
And that's what we need to understand. Yeah, that is exactly what's happening to us. And we do not know why it's happening to us, right? Because the Christian church has taught us God is all love. He told us God is all love, right? So the fact that we believe God is all love, when we think these things happen to us, we just think, I mean, it just happened to us. Yeah, just bad luck. But we not understanding that the Most High punishes, right? We don't fear the Most High. That's why we can go in church, right, and do whatever we want to do, break all kinds of laws, and go in church and think we getting away with it. Not even getting away with it, thinking the Most High loves us no matter what. This is when they come up with the doctrine, He knows my heart. Right. What is that? My personal relationship. All that does is give you an excuse to sit there and say, well, I know I robbed this brother. I know I slept with this brother's wife. Yeah, that's their words. That's their words. There's no such thing as that. But what that does to a person is give them an excuse. I robbed this person. I knew I stole from the Bible, say I shouldn't do that. But God knows my heart. God does know my heart. So He know, like, I really ain't want to do it, but I just had to. That's what that gives us, an excuse. So understand that if you have that excuse that God knows your heart and deep down, right, you can do anything. The Christian church allows you to do anything. Right? I didn't mean to, but God knows my heart. So, like, and then this is another doctrine these false prophets give out, right? Christ died for all our sins that we will ever commit. Once saved, always saved. So God knows that I'm going to rob this brother tomorrow. I've already been forgiven for robbing this man tomorrow. God knows that Christ died for me when I know I'm about to sleep with this man's wife. You already know that. He already died for me. I was saved already. So He knew I was going to do that. Go ahead.
Being so lost like we are, we don't even realize. It is sad people don't know, man.
Come on.
You think you're choosing me.
Right. Yeah. Let her choose. Yeah. Yeah, come on.
Promoted rappers. Pop up, talk about these white boys.
Come.
It's a new thing. Sleep with another man's wife.
You up one. Right. Come. Like, it was a song going on when I was in high school, Boyfriend Number 2. He gets the main boyfriend deal with all the fussing and fighting and the drama. Boyfriend Number 2 slide in there. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's a thing that we promote as a people. Why? Because we don't know what the laws of the Bible is. And this is the thing. Christianity taught us that you are not married unless you walk down that aisle and get a piece of paper. Right. So technically, they're teaching you it's okay to sleep with everybody. If he ain't put a ring on it, yo, just keep. Yeah. Put a ring on it. Yeah. I can go do whatever I want. Just like when what's that girl? Kiki Palmer, when she went out there and did what she did, everybody was like, well, he ain't put a ring on it. So it's okay to be a 304 if you don't got a ring. And who taught us that? Christianity. Right? This is why false prophets has been detrimental. Go ahead. Oh, 304. All right, so yeah. Come on. A 304 is what we would consider a woman that's out there, right? We got it from a calculator back in the day. If you put the 4 and the O and the 3, flip it around upside down, the 4 look like an H, the O and the 3 look like an E. Ho. Yeah, she's a hoe. 304 is a hoe, right? You know what I'm saying? Right, so, right, you know what I'm saying? So, understand that, man. Like, how many of our brothers and sisters have been destroyed because of that? Right? You telling the man, yo, he that's only his woman if he get a ring. So she believes, well, it's okay that I sleep with another man. You ain't put a ring on it. Yeah, that ain't your wife. Yeah. And this is the crazy part. See, this is one thing I understand in the truth. I don't want y'all to think on YouTube who's watching the class that we not like you. We had that same train of thought. Listen, I used to think, man, we ain't married, so it. My parents used to teach you like, yo, y'all not married. So, yeah, y'all dating. So, yeah, your parents will tell you that, like, yo, y'all dating. So, I mean, y'all going through marriage problems. You know what I'm saying? You trying to stick it out with a shorty. They like, yo, for real. I mean, that's a marriage problem. That ain't yo, so just go on. Yeah, that ain't your wife. You know what I'm saying? And this is one thing that's so heavy. The Christian church will teach you this simple thing. Yeah, I remember having this conversation, right? The same people who say they are so holy and learn the Christian church, right, will tell you, especially for a lot of our men, a lot of our brothers, because I know a lot of them, their moms will tell them, man, yo, you had a kid with her, but it don't matter. Yo, let her go. Yeah, you ain't married, so it's okay. Yeah, she ain't wife material. It's okay. You done had the kid with the young lady, but you know what? I mean, it is what it is. Like, but that's what Christianity taught us. It's okay. Go ahead. Con. Destroy it. Con. Right. She had it. Yeah. She had it when she got pregnant. That's what I mean. Con. She didn't have the baby yet. Right. The minute she got pregnant, it's a done deal. We don't know that. Con. That's one of the biggest commandments. Thou shalt not kill. Right. And that's what they've been. Literally tell their kids, man. Kill the kids. And take them to the doctor to do it themselves. Con. I'm gonna have to fight that. Con. And that's how deep the abortion is. It runs in our community so heavy, man. I work in the schools, man. You see these little girls. But that's because, for one, they've been taught Christianity. And a lot of our people don't even, after being taught Christianity, a lot of our people just don't even want to hear the Bible. Nah, you it's cool. I can reread this. It's all right. Then, you feel me? They don't teach us what sex is. So, a lot of our kids are learning, well, you know, sex is just something you do for fun. Right. You know what I'm saying? If we taught our people that, listen, we taught our young daughters and our young brothers, like, listen, you lay with that person. That is your husband. That is your wife. You think at the age of 15, they going to want to lay with that person? Good. Come. Yeah. Come. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about, right? Like here in the UPK, we teach our kids not to be murderers and assassins, right? Because we wasn't lied to. We don't lie to our kids and tell them that it's okay to be a 304. All right, we don't teach our sons that it's okay to just lie with any woman. If you do lie with that woman, right, that is your wife. Keep her. You take on her. Right? Understand that. We build families in the ISUPK. Right? We don't give them the unequally yoked. Right? You made that decision. Right? Understand that. Let me get oh yeah, continue reading Thessalonica. It was a Hosea 1:6.
My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me.
No priest. So what's Bishop so and so, right? TD Snakes, Creflo Dollars. What are these people? They ain't no priest to the Most High,
Right.
because they teaching specifically against what the Most High said do. So who are they? They are just entertainers. They are nothing more than just like the Undertaker and Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock. They come out here and put on the show. And the Antichrist. That's what they are. They are the Antichrist. They are literally smiling in your face and whole time walking you down to a assembly. You ever seen a video or a picture of an assembly line when they got cows all lined up to a slaughterhouse? Right. That's what blacks, Hispanics, and First Nation people are doing, because we have a lack of knowledge. We are believing in these people. We are looking to these people as our leaders. And I know a lot of people might believe, oh, blacks, Christians aren't our leaders. Whenever something happens to the black community, who do they bring out? Al Sharpton, all these non-priests, these fake, these antichrists, they bring them out. But you know what they should bring out? The men of the Most High. The real men of the Most High, Commanding General Yahan, right, and the ISUPK, because for one, we will stop this in our community, right? General Muhammad said something that's so powerful that is so real to me every time I always think about it. When you read the scriptures and you see the men of the Bible, and you see what the disciples are doing, and you see the way the disciples lived, you can see that today. You know who that is? That's the brothers in the ISUPK. Under Commanding General Yahan. What they wore, what they did, that is such a powerful point. Like growing, and what's so deep about it is when I was growing up in the church, I always asked my mom, like, yo, where are the people of the Bible? Like, yo, where they at? Like, we reading out they book. I knew it was they book back when I was a kid. I'm like, yo, we keep hearing stories about Israelites. Where are they at? Oh, it doesn't really matter who they are. They're woo-de-woo. Right? Imagine if our people knew who the Israelites were. Blacks, Hispanics, and First Nation people, you are the Israelites. Imagine if you grew up with that truth. All right. Y'all believe it's the oppressor. Yeah, the ones with the yarmulkes, the small hats. Y'all believe it's them. And the only reason you believe it's them is because growing up, we were taught through slavery that everything the oppressor says is true, right? Because he's white. If the oppressor come out tomorrow and say whatever they want to say, our people will believe it. Why? Because the oppressor can't be wrong. And think about this. This is how mental and conditioned we have been. Because a person that you know historically has slaughtered, raped, destroyed, constantly oppressed your people. Think about how mentally destroyed we have to be, that when they say something and bring it out, we believe it to be true. Oh yeah. Think about that. Good.
We read the Bible, we in church.
Come.
We read the Bible, and we see that Christ described himself as a black man.
Come.
So black that it's broad like
Brown. Come.
But yet we still believe he's the white man.
Come.
That ain't homegrown slavery. I don't know what it is.
And under, like, we've been conditioned. I always tell people, like, don't think, like, when we have children and stuff, we say, oh, he got my height, right? He got my complexion. He looked like me. Understand, your mental and emotions, oh, that goes too. So when our ancestors was forced this doctrine, right? And was taught this doctrine and this fear of something. Or it get passed down. And now we're at a point now that it's just in us. Right? We don't even know why. When a white man says something to be true, we believe it. We don't know why. But we hearing the truth is telling you why. Right? We telling you why. This doctrine of Christianity is nothing but white supremacy. It keeps in you a born slave, like the Officer Gabar said. It's keeping you a slave. All right? Continue reading. Slakia, sir.
Saying that thou hast forgotten the law.
The what?
The law.
Not the emotions of man.
The law.
The love of God.
The law.
The law.
Of thy God.
Of thy God. Thy is a word used for possession. Possessive, yeah, possession, possessive, right? Thy. I mean, that God is for somebody, right? He's for blacks, Hispanics, and First Nation people. That's who he's for, all right? That's why we're the only people who are taught the laws are done away with. The Most High literally says to us, right? We also reject thee that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. We've forgotten the law. Why have we forgotten the law? Because over generations and generations and generations and generations and generations and generations, we've been taught that the law is done away with by Christianity. Right? So
Saying that thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children.
Forget thy children. Right? Who's the children? Us. Blacks, Hispanics, and First Nation people. The Christian church will not bring this out to you. That's why we in the streets dying. Left and right. Right? That's why we doing abortions. That's why our women are that's why we dealing with the things that's in our community, right? We be becoming destroyed because they've taught us a doctrine, right, that has given us no knowledge, right? They've taught us nothing except feel good and be entertained. That's all it has taught us. So let me get Isaiah 1 and 3. And this is how it has left us. Right? Like you might believe we don't have, you might maybe think we don't have no knowledge. But we want to show you what the scriptures say we have became Israel. This is how we became. Yeah. Come. This is how dumb and slow we have became because we follow behind Christianity. All right, this doctrine has warped our mind and made us oppressed. Like the things we do, we don't even know we doing it. Understanding the simple fact that Crips and Bloods is from a white man. We fighting over our oppressors' colors. Right? It's so much drastic stuff we don't even know. Because we have a lack of knowledge because we do not follow the Most High's laws. Right. You feel me? We serve the creation way more than we serve the creator, which is the creature. God, and we do serve the creature more than we serve the creator, which is baffling to me. We matter of fact, we not only serve them, we are scared of the creature more than we fear the Most High, the person who created it all. Right? Let me get you got Isaiah
1 and 3. The ox knoweth his owner.
Listen, the ox is probably like one of the most stubborn animals out there. It's a stubborn animal, right? You feel me? It does what it wants to do. But you know what's crazy about the ox? In the scriptures, it say it knows his owner. Continue reading.
And the ass, his master's crib.
The ass is an old English word for the animal, the donkey, right? The lazy donkey, you know, the stubborn. He also is stubborn at times, right? And dumb, stupid, one of the dumbest animals. But you know what he knows? Knows his master's crib. So not only one of the stubborn Them animals, the ox and the donkey, they both somehow they know who their master's crib is. Now let's see about Israel. They know where they from. They know. Now let's see about us, Israel, blacks, Hispanics, and First Nation.
But Israel, you have not known. My people, you have not considered.
And that right there, I always, this word, these two words is so powerful to me in these scriptures. Well, 3 words. Do not consider. When you sitting at home listening to YouTube and you watching this class, you know what's going to always pop in your mind? Nah, because why? You will not consider. You will not consider that the blacks, Hispanics, and First Nation people are Israel because you've been mentally oppressed so much, right? That when the oppressor, the white man, tell you he is Israel, you will not even bat an eye to it. When the Israelites, the ISUPK, go out there and tell you that you are the real Jews of the Bible, for some odd reason you fight it because you will not consider. When the scriptures bring out that even the dumbest animals even know where they from, even know who's over them, we will not consider. And because it's been we conditioned, it's been beaten. Like, think about this. When our ancestors was on them plantations and the devil came up to them and taught them about the Bible, if they did not go with the doctrine of what the devils taught them, what do you think happened to them? They became unalive. Then when our women and our fathers would have children, what do you think that they would teach their children to protect them? Listen, man, I know it might not be real, but hey, you might have to follow this doctrine so you won't become unalived. All right? And for generations and generations and generations and generations, this doctrine has been taught to our people. But it's time, since 1969, right, under command, we've been teaching you that this doctrine is false. We know why our ancestors was conditioned to believe this. It was either believe in this or die. You don't want to believe it? How did Christianity conquer the world? You don't remember the Crusades? They literally will say, if you believe in this doctrine or you die, burn you at the stake, become unalived. Right? That is how they taught it to our people. You got something to say?
He's saying, I know the owner, but you don't know your owner.
You don't know your owner.
You don't know God.
You don't know God. Come.
We don't. It's true. We don't know that we in Christianity serve the white people.
Come.
We call ourselves Americans.
Come.
We don't know our home is Jerusalem.
Come.
We don't know Israel.
Come.
It's so true. So we thinking it's just him and devil. It's crazy. You know what I mean?
Come.
You got to think. The scripture is saying.
Come. And when you bring it out, it's very powerful, right? We don't even consider like the name African American. You just gotta hit a Google search and find out where that name came from. It came from a devil, right? We don't even consider it, and that's why I harp on Christianity so much, because when you realize the tool, it's really been a virus that has plagued our people, right? We don't even consider, all right, and understand that. And it's because of the pastors. The pastors, no. Right? And they led us astray. And we're going to get to them leading us astray. Right? Blacks, Hispanics, and First Nation people, we have been led astray. I, like you, was led astray. Right? Until I seen the video from Captain Tazariak, and I'm like, man, ain't no way that's in the Bible. And then I opened up the Bible and said, oh, snap, it is. You don't think it's always odd, Christians, that the Christian church teach you Psalms, a little bit of Proverbs, and then Paul? I always thought that was weird. When I would go on deployment in the military and they would just hand you the New Testament, even though the New Testament is just harping everything the Old Testament taught. All right? But it was always like, bro, so we're not going to read the whole book. And they teach us that, it don't matter what the Old Testament teach. right? Because you don't know nothing about the New Testament if you don't know the Old Testament, right? So understand that it goes hand in hand, right? And that's why they quick to teach us that. Let me get Isaiah 6 and 9. I mean, Salaki, Isaiah 16 and 9. And like anything, you got to understand the characteristics of these false prophets. You got to understand what they're doing. You might be home believing that what I'm spewing is rhetoric, right? I'm just saying things out my mouth, right? But I will illustrate what the scriptures say that these false prophets do. And then I want you to sit back and really think about your community. Isn't it odd that the most destroyed places in the city, there's a mega church on the corner? You don't think that's odd? You don't think that's odd that most of everybody, most of the rappers or the people who teach us to do evil, you know what they got around their neck? The mascot of Christianity, the cross. Everybody got a Jesus piece. Notice how many songs we talking about dying with my Jesus piece on. All right, we are taught those things. Isaiah 69, for the leaders cause our people. Yeah, Isaiah 16 and 9. For the leaders cause our people to earth. That ain't it. Hold on. Salaria, my bad. Isaiah 9 and 16. My bad. Yeah, so we're gonna read about the effect that these pastors, and I get it though, right? You know what I'm saying? You look at your pastors, you know, a friend, a family member, right? He's a nice person. But think about this. This what made me really, when I was a Christian church. You've been lying to me my whole life. You've been teaching me something that goes against everything that's God. I'm sitting here thinking that my actions, when stuff happened to me, I'm sitting there like, yo, why me? And I remember having this conversation. Like, bro, why this stuff happening to me? Literally questioning myself when I follow Christianity, Christians. I'm like, yo, bro, I go to church. Bro, it's people out here don't even go to church and they live in the best life. Why you keep messing with me? You know what it is? It's because we not following the laws of the Most High. That's what it is. Huh?
That's a heavy question everybody asks.
Come.
They don't know why.
Huh?
Because of Deuteronomy 28 and 1 and 28 and 15.
Come.
Right? You read that, and then you will see why these things happen.
Come.
Blessings and curses. You're blessed when you keep the commandments, and you're cursed when you break the commandments.
Come.
That's why things happen. When you start having bad, keep the commandments. Good.
Come. And like the officer said, Deuteronomy 28:1 and Deuteronomy 28:15 is the blessing and curses, right? Like, think about that. Like, these are when you start to come into the truth and the ISUBK, you start to see these scriptures, you start to realize the truth. And then you start to feel that vibe. Right? Like, imagine your whole life you whooping and hollering and being a deacon, deaconess, usher, all these type of things, playing in the choir, step team, and all these things in the Christian church, right? But the instructions in the Bible say, these is how you're going to get blessed. If you do not do these things will happen to you. All that hooping and hollering has nothing to do with the Bible. Imagine understanding that. Why you think when we go out there on these corners and we speak with so much vile, right? Because we come from that. We've been led astray, and we out here to teach our people like to stop being led astray. Stop being led astray. All right. We are trying to teach you to be perfect. Remember, the Christian church taught us we can't be perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. All right. We all fall short of the glory of God. So, hey, if I sin, if I do something that's against the Most High, man, we all fall short of the glory of God. Right. Right. God. Don't worry about it. Like, and that's that. When you read Deuteronomy 20:1 and you realize those blessings, you like, man, I'm like, yo, we missing out. Yeah, like, you know, like you really like we really like missing out when you read the blessings. Man, I'm gonna be blessed when I walk in this city and when I leave out. Like, you know, this is how when it comes to these blessings, how this is what as a people we believe is a blessing. And thank the Lord for waking me up this morning. Like, yeah, that is a blessing. Yeah. It's a blessing. I think it's real. And I remember like my mom telling me growing up, she like, yo, and this is a blessing, not to take away that waking up in the morning is a blessing that the Most High, right? But when you read the blessings of Deuteronomy, of what the Most High has for you in store for you, waking up in the morning is just like, bruh, that's like, I want it all. And you should want it all. But the Christian church don't teach you those blessings. If you home watching this class, read Deuteronomy 28:1. And then read Deuteronomy 28:15 and look at your life. Dunk. Yeah. Of course, read the whole chapter of 28. Verse 1 through 15 is the blessings. And the rest verses is the curses and stuff. Well, what happened if you don't follow the laws? All right. So read through that, man. They don't teach you that in the Christian church. I remember when I was astonished when I first saw that, because everything, all those curses I saw in my life, I saw of my people. And this is the thing. It made so much sense. Like, well, I used to sit and be like, yo, why everything keep happening to us, yo? Like, yo, that's crazy. I remember sitting home when stuff was going crazy in my life. I'm like, yo, the most, like, think about this is a Christianity. God loves everybody. He created everybody equal. We are all the same people. We are all human beings. Growing up in Christianity, you're going to sit there and ask yourself this question. Why am I black then? Yeah. But that comes with being black. Yeah. Why were we slaves? Like, you mean to tell me I used to really get treated? Yeah, you have to hate it because it make you really hate yourself, because if you really think if God created everybody love, everybody is the same, we all equal, then bruh, you mean to tell me I gotta go through this hell on earth and then in heaven, right? The same people who got to live good on earth, we all get the same reward. I really sat there and was like, bro, this don't make no sense, bro. I'm going through hell. I see my people going through hell on earth. Right? They like, well, we can't even get a job. How many of our people, parents, work 2 jobs to even make it? How many of us work 2 jobs to even make it? Right? Oh, literally oppressed. And then, you feel me? We just gotta, pray and sit there. And then eventually when we get to heaven, you feel me? We all gonna reap the same benefits, even though Johnny and them, they didn't go through hell on earth. So now I feel like, yo, you singling us out. There gotta be some reason. And when I read the curses of Deuteronomy and the blessings, I realized, oh, it makes sense now. Because we all know that Christianity told us the story that the Israelites didn't keep the laws. That's one thing they did teach us. You ain't know that? They ain't teach y'all that? They did teach us like.
Now a little bit more than they did back then.
Come, but it wasn't like because in order for them to teach us we are Gentiles, they have to teach us that the Jews broke God's covenant, and that's how we got a piece of the pie, right? So they had to teach us that the Israelites got from Moses. That's crazy. Yeah, I never heard of Israel. Yeah, Jew. Yeah, I heard about it. Gone. Gone. That's it. Yeah, like, man, you guys live on the choir. You gotta be an usher. Gone. Gone. And I remember asking somebody asked me like, "Yo, I mean, y'all both read out the Bible. Y'all got stuff the same. When you learn the truth, nothing is the same as what Christianity teach. Literally, nothing is the same. All you know is gists of the story, like small parts and stuff like that. Like it's so crazy. They said they brought the animals 2 by 2 in the ark. Like that's how much lies it is, right? But I can go on a whole nother topic, but as you got Isaiah 16:9. 9:16. Salat. I don't come.
For the leaders of this people cause them to err.
Cause them to err. All right. Our definition is a failure to adhere to the proper or accepted standards. Right? Our leaders have caused us to adhere to the proper and accepted standards of the Most High. That's what our people have did. You can sit here and act like the Christian church ain't the leaders for black people, but you know they are. Well, the false leaders of black people. They've led us. Go ahead. Gone. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So, and this is how it caused they've caused us to err, right? They teach us to go to, I got you. Slide yourself. They cause you to err, and you be like, yo, how do they cause us to err? Well, they teach us that, you feel me, it's okay to live the alternate lifestyle and is acceptable in God's eyes because God's love our heart. They teach you it's okay to celebrate holidays, right? Even though holidays are serving another God. But God says only serve him. He is a jealous God. They teach you that eating unclean foods is okay, right? And only the pig they say clean. Crab and shrimp and lobster, hey, yo, just eat that joint, right? They teach you that it's okay to become murderers by, unaliving our children, right? They teach us it's okay that you can sleep with anybody, right? As long until they get that paperwork, right? That's the error that they are teaching our people, right? They are teaching us it's literally there are no consequences for breaking God's laws. And what they are teaching us is that, so what you got to understand is they're teaching you to follow a fake God. While you pick up this Bible, it's not the God of the Bible that you're serving. You're not serving the God of the Bible. So while you think you are, the ISUPK is telling you right now, I am telling you right now that you're not serving the God of the Bible. You're serving a false God. And that is why our people have been caused to err, go against the standards of the Most High. Continue reading.
For the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are living them are destroyed.
We are destroyed because we follow behind them as a people. How many times do we got to see our so-called great Christian pastors that we deem as a people as great fall? How many times? Creflo Dollars. What was the one from Baltimore that went down to Atlanta? Forgot your name, but if you from Baltimore, you know who I'm talking. Jamal Bryant. Yeah. TD Jakes. Right? How many more of them got to fall? All of them fell. Right? All of them fell. Because you got to understand, they are not in the truth. They don't know the truth. Yeah, can you read it again?
So the leaders of his people caused them to error.
Come.
And they that are led of thee of them are destroyed.
You destroyed.
Therefore, the Lord shall have no joy in that young man.
Come.
Neither shall have mercy on the fatherless and widows.
Think about that. You know when we sit there and say, yo, how my little friend from down the block, he only 6, how he get this injustice or get attacked or something like that? Right? That's because we don't have the fear of the Most High. And understanding when we break these laws, the Most High can get you any kind of way. Right? He can get you by simply, you feel me, unaliving your brother, unaliving your sister, unaliving your child. Right? Understand that. It is serious. Right? That's why he has no respect for the young, the old, the widow. Right? Because we are choosing. We are choosing. Slag Come. We are choosing to unallow. We are choosing to not follow the laws of the Most High. Right? Why, when you sit in the house and you feel oppressed and it just wanes on you, right? You like, man, no matter what I try, no matter what I do, I just can't get right. And we giving you the formula of how to get right. Just keep these laws of the Most High and feel the Most High. That is the duty of man. We're gonna pull that out. We're gonna get that scripture. Oh, yeah, we're gonna go somewhere else. But I broke that down, that part. Let me get what? Oh yeah, go continue reading. You can pull it out. Continue reading.
Therefore, the Lord shall have no joy in the young man.
Right.
Neither shall have mercy on the fatherless and the widows. For everyone is a hypocrite.
Everyone.
And an evildoer.
See how deep that is? Everyone is an evil critic and an evildoer. So that man in the church who you swear is the leader of your people, right? The man in your church that you follow from salvation, the prayer warrior in your family, right? The son that you have, right? You, right? Your rib, your wife, your shorty, right? Your homeboy, your friend. All of y'all are evildoers.
Everyone is an evildoer.
Everyone.
Right. Well, everyone is a hypocrite and an evildoer.
You're a hypocrite and an evildoer because you do not follow the laws, because you was taught the laws are done away with. Right? You were taught that. And only by the Most High, right, when you hear this class today, you gotta make a decision. Right? You want to start keeping these laws or not.
And every mouth speak of violence. For all this has anger. Like his anger is not turned away.
His anger,
his hand stretched out still.
His anger is not turned away. Think about this. Think about this. When you marry that woman that is not of the nation of Israel, if we was to do that, the Most High has anger towards you. While you think it's the greatest day of your life, the Most High has anger to you. When you decide to go out here and unalive your brother, right? The Most High has anger to you. When you go out here and to lay with another man's wife, the Most High has anger to you. When you go out here and unalive babies, the Most High has anger to you. Right? When you go out here and celebrate these holidays, the Most High has anger to you. Right? When you go out here and do these things that goes against the law of the Bible, the Most High has anger to you. And right, because what you're showing is you hate him. You hate the Most High. And that's why you gotta look at Christianity as a virus. We don't want to catch no virus. We don't want to catch no virus. Remember when coronavirus was out here and we were standing 6 feet? How about you get 30 feet away from that? Don't even be near that. Right. That's what this is. This is COVID 19,000 to the 10th to 100th degree. Right? You see, when you heard somebody, when COVID came around, you heard somebody cough, you was like, hey, yo, chill. You ain't want to be around them. When someone spews Christianity, get up around them. You want to have that same vibe. Right. That's what you want to have. Right? This is a virus that's destroying our people. Right? Understand that. You feel me? His hands are stretched out like, you know, this is the odd thing. Christianity used to teach us your arm's too short to fight the box with God. But they teaching you to take blows from the Most High. They teaching you to get haymakers. They will teach you, yo, your arms is too, like when your parents want you to do what's right in their household, they say, man, you're going against God. Your arms are too short to box with them. But they are teaching you Christianity. And all that is doing is teaching you to get haymakers from the Most High with no God. You can't block these haymakers. That's why you sit at home and you feel beaten and worn down and oppressed and feel like destroyed, is because you, the Most High, you've caused the Most High to have anger against you. Right? Understand that. That's why the men in the truth, and ISUPK, when we come and celebrate these high holy days like this year, you feel me? The pagan holiday of Christmas was on the same day as Hanukkah, right? We felt good. Because you feel good knowing you doing what the Most High wanted you to do. Right? Understand that. Make a choice, Israel. Go ahead.
Now in the we truly fear the Lord because we know that's the beginning of knowledge. We know that
I was going to bring that up. Come.
Why it's different from Christianity.
I don't want come.
Everybody needs to come to the truth and understand. Fear the Lord because He is the one who killed him. He is the same God that killed the whole world and made people.
I don't want come. And that right there, what you brought out is so powerful, right? We fear the Most High in the ISUPK. We know, like, I can tell for myself, I know if I commit this sin or go against the laws of the Most High, yo, He gonna enlive my young ones. Yeah, you know how serious that is. Like knowing, like, yo, if I mess up, something can happen to my loved ones.
You know, like that world, even the one of them shoot, they were like that. They don't know.
Yeah, and that con.
That's just try to get it true.
Con. Right. Con on con. Con on con.
Fear the Lord,
beginning of knowledge.
He is the one who's going to kill you, punish you. He is the guy running down the people, putting zip pack in their head.
Con on con.
If you broke his law.
Con.
He's the reason the white man is on our back, arresting us. He put him there, man. Something we said.
Definitely. Let me get and we're gonna bring that out. Let me get Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Because not many times I had conversations and I wish I knew this when I was young. Like, yo, what's the formula? Like, yo, what's the formula? You feel me? And fear the Lord and keep His commandments. Hold through the commandments. Yeah, Ecclesiastes. No, it's 12 and 13. I wish I'd have known, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we about to bring out this scripture right here. Why you like? You should feel some way that your Christian pastors ain't teach you this, man. You feel me? Like, yo, you really should, like, you know, like, they used to tell us the Bible meant basic instructions before leaving Earth. They ain't give you the formula. They never gave you the formula, right? When you understand that you are a creation, we all know we are a creation of the Most High, right? You got it from me? Can you read it?
Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
The conclusion is the ending. Let us hear the ending of the whole matter. Go ahead.
Fear God.
Fear God.
Fear God and keep his commandments.
Fear God and keep his commandments.
For this is the whole duty of man.
This is the whole duty of man. You know how many times I tell people, like, yo, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. The scriptures say fear God and keep the commandments. That's the whole duty of man. When you sitting at home and you sitting there thinking like, man, yo, no matter what I do, what I try, man, fear God and keep the commandments. That's your duty. That's your duty as a man. Come. Come.
First thing supposed to pop in your head is fear the Most High.
Fear the Most High. And that is why Christianity taught us that the Most High is all love. He's all love because they got that fear out of you. You fear the oppressor more than you fear the Most High, which is baffling because we was all taught the story that the Most High destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. We was all taught the story that the Most High flooded the whole entire world. We was taught the story that the Most High created us. So he created us, and we scared of a creature, a creation. It's baffling, but that's what happens when you conditioned and you got Stockholm syndrome, right? When you fell in love with the oppressor, right? That is what has happened, right? It's baffling. It doesn't make any sense that you fear something that the Most High created, right? Understand that. How you don't fear the Most High?
Don't fear man, someone that can kill your body.
Right. Fear the person.
Fear someone that can kill your body and soul and animal.
Come. Understand that. Understand that type of fear. Like you don't the Most High say, yo, don't fear, man. Fear the person that can kill your body and your soul in hell. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one thing as a people, and that's why I always use the word conditioned. Because just like when you have an animal or a pet, right? When you make a certain noise, you condition that dog to know when it's time for food, right? Us as Blacks, Hispanics, and First Nation people, we have been conditioned to go against what the Most High taught us. We have to break through this conditioning, right? Because it's been taught to us through generations and generations and generations and generations. We got to get away from it. How many times have you heard the truth, right? And the thing, you do not consider it, or you said this, man, I'm used to this. You mean to tell me everything I've been taught my whole life isn't true? Oh, I know, because I've had family members tell me that, like, yo, what you saying is mad true, but to go against what everything I've been taught my whole life, right? That's heavy, and it's hard for you to get through. You the conditioned person. I get it. You got to break through that conditioning. And how you break through that conditioning is to come into the school, right? Come around brothers who broke that conditioning, because we was just like you. We ain't no different. We was just like you out there, right? Brotherhood is a weapon. Knowing that, yo, listen, my brother went through this. So let me call him before I do this. Let me call him before I light up this blunt. Let me call him before I break a law. Let me call him, because I know he went through it. And if he be like, yo, listen, let me tell you what happens if you do this. Let me tell you, right? And then that fear of the Most High hops into your head again, right? We all got something we love, Listen, the Most High took a man's wife and told him, yo, you better not even cry, bro. You better not weep. You better not cry. You better not even think about her. Think about that. The Most High doing that to you. All right, man, we don't want that to happen. Like, the ISUPK don't want that to happen to our people. That's why we come out here and teach these classes every single day, man. We come out here and teach our people that, man, they the real Jews of the Bible, and to get away from Christianity. Get away from that virus, man. It's plaguing us. It's destroying us, right? It got us going out here, going against everything that the most. This is how you know it's a lie, right? Because it teaches everything that the oppressor teaches. It's Christians out here who's listening to this class that will literally say America is going the wrong way. America this and America that. Well, look at your Christian church. Y'all doing the same thing. Y'all all America. Y'all doing the same thing. Because what you do not understand, and this is like, which is astonishing. When you start to understand it, I always used to ask people like, yo, how you give your soul to something and you don't even know the history. You don't even know the foundation of it. It's crazy that you are willing to die and hypothetically meet the Most High, right? And you done give your whole life to it and you don't even know like the beginning, the creation, the history of it. They don't know. They don't know. Like, they don't even know. I remember that day when I found out, like, the scripture say, like, Christ is going to be like, yo, turn away from me, for I never knew you. I remember hearing that, like, hold up, bro. You mean to telling me this hooping and hollering, this coming to church every weekend? Yo, the Christ could tell me, yo, turn away from me, I never knew you? Yeah. You won't, fam. It's a joke. Yeah, a joke. And the yeah. Come.
We give us everything that is Most High.
Come.
He do all that.
Come. And that's a trick of the devils. Like they done taught us. Yeah, crafty counsel. They done taught us, there's a thing called Father Time. No, it's the Most High. You know what I'm saying? There's a thing called bad luck. You split the pole. No, it's the Most High. Right. You know what I'm saying? Those things that we feel on the earth, you feel me? Those are the Most High. Most High said I created evil. I created good and I created evil. He did all that. All right? All this stuff that's going on earth is the Most High as well. Understand that. And that's why they drew pictures of a soft, you know what I'm saying, Caucasian man, right? Caucasian devil with blue eyes and blonde hair and talk soft and nice. Yo, it's hilarious when you really get to see it. Like when you see it. It's not hilarious that when you wake into the truth, when you come into the truth, it is kind of hilarious, but it's not hilarious that how it plagues out people. It's hilarious that like, yo, they made this man Christ, right? Like they made him this soft. That when you read the scriptures, it say Christ was our serious man, serious. He ain't play with nobody. Yeah, like he ain't play with nobody, right? And then you come with this this soft man, blue eyes, pale skin, always around children. You know what I'm saying? Like understand that is not who Christ was. But by them giving you that image, you think he's a game. You think he's a chump, right? Because if you seen that man on the street, bro, you soft, bro. I ain't trying to hear nothing you talking about, yo. Excuse me, sir. Nah, bro. Like, yo, bro, get up out of here, bro. Come on. And that's, you'll see him as soft. But I'm here to tell you, when you read of who Christ really is in these scriptures, oh nah, man. He go harder than all. Huh?
How they change soft like how they change. angels would be sacrificed.
Yeah, yeah. Come.
Burning down.
Come. That's the angels right there. Burning down lost. Right. Come. Yeah, yeah.
They are terror. They are forcible.
Right. The come. And how you know the angels are the hitmen? Every time they pop up in scripture, first thing they say, fear not. Because you already like, yo, what is this? Like, yo, what's this, bro? It's about to go down. And they like, yo, fear not. But they the hitmen of the Most High. Con.
The truth is so far from your mind, you can't imagine it.
Con.
Our brother, that was about the truth to the job well by
Con. It's so powerful. Con.
Coming to the truth. Then you will really see why you should fear the Lord.
Come. And that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? You got to come into the truth to understand where you have how to fear the Most High and why you should fear the Most High. Those fires raging in LA, right? They are caused by a wind. Think about how deep that is. The angels use the wind to have this fire raging for how many days? And it's continuously knocking out Los Angeles. And think about this, huh? You see tornadoes, hurricanes, tsunamis, right? That's the Most High's angels. They are doing what the Most High commanded them to do, right? Think about like all these things you think you have. When the Most High come through, it's a wrap. Right, like you know, all these things you think you got guns, you think you strapped up. A fire is destroying one of the most luxurious cities in America. And it's nothing. It is literally nothing they can do but pray and hope that the Most High wind goes the other way. Right. Count on con. And this Most High say he's going to be an adversary to us. An adversary to the enemies of Israel. Right? And understand that when Sonya Massey asked for help and they unalived her, right? When we was in Tulsa, Oklahoma, trying to have our own little city and they unalived us, right? When our oppressor did these things to us and taught us this virus called Christianity, this the Most High paying justice to us by burning the whole entire city, right? Destroying their city, right? That's the Most High paying justice to us. Understand that, Israel, right? When we follow the laws of the Most High comes and answers. How many times have we seen that in the Bible? It's been illustrated. The plan has been put out for us.
You see how celebrities, our own people, celebrities,
Yeah. And that's Stockholm syndrome. How our people, our celebrities, right? It's Stockholm syndrome. Our celebrities will run to the victims, right, of the oppressed, like our oppressors people when they are going through a hard time. Our own oppressors, our own people will go to them and try to help them, right? But in our ghettos, in our hoods, in our right places of oppression, they don't come. You know what I'm saying? Right? Understand this. Right? Malcolm X wasn't a truth, but he said something that was very powerful, right? He said the only way to oppress the people is to use their own people. and our people, right, oppresses ourselves. All these millionaires and billionaires and all these things, they can't do nothing in our community, and they won't do nothing in our community, right, to help us. But you know what they will do? Let the oppressors' babies cry. They will be the ones running to get them some milk. We oppress ourselves. Kind of one. And the reason we oppress ourselves is we've been conditioned by the devils, right, to do that. We thinking, oh, the reason I hate my brother is because I just hate my brother. No, you hate your brother because the oppressors conditioned you to look at him differently, right? The reason black people, Reginald Lewis said, the reason us as black people can kill another black man or unalive another black man and there's nothing for us because we see no worth in another black man, because our oppressors see no worth in another black man. So that's why we believe. But when we see a devil out there doing something, we will not unalive him because we know it's worth in him. Go ahead. We don't feed each other. We don't feed each other. Count on one count. You won't kill him. Yeah. Count. Mm-hmm.
Stepping on your shoe. If you can see the police right in front of you, they can follow.
Come.
We won't fight.
Come on, come.
I mean,
yeah.
You see the man killing our brother, and yet we just hold the phone.
Come. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And
you buck on me over any little thing, I'll blow your brains up. No one ever be like,
come. Crazy. Come.
Crazy, yo. We're so scared of that oppression. We want to hand, we want to argue, we want to do nothing against him.
Nothing.
We fear him as a people God.
Come. Man, like, and what you bring out is so powerful. We have our people have been in wars with our people, right? Over something so small, right? For generations. Yup.
Yeah, white man, you know, all types of things that probably don't fit you.
Yeah. It's Stockholm syndrome.
Right.
It's so much Stockholm syndrome on our people, and it's like when you come into the truth and you see it, you don't even know how they're the walking dead. Our people are the walking dead, and we don't even. That's why we come out here and teach so many classes every day of the week. You know what I'm saying? Monday through Friday, because we are literally trying to tell you, yo, listen, bro, like you don't even know how deep you've been conditioned. And the one thing about the truth, we know why you conditioned. It ain't like we ain't the Christian church that's sitting there telling you, yeah, yo, you know what I'm saying, judging you or nothing like that. We know why you in this predicament you in. We know why you believe this way, and like we know why. We was there. We was there. Right? We understand it. Right? That's why coming to the truth, man, is a powerful point. You know what I'm saying? Right, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. Right? We ain't got enough time. And I just want let me end on 1 John 4. 1 John chapter 4. No. John 4. I believe verse 4. Verse 4. From 4. Beloved, believe not every spirit. No. That's not it. Yeah, it's supposed to be John 4:4. Believe not every spirit. Yeah. I don't know why I copied this off. Believe not every spirit. Yeah, 1 John 4. Oh, verse 1. I don't know why I got 4 right there. It is. It is 1 John 4. 1 John 4. First John, look. 1 John. Yeah. Yeah. The last time. Yeah. 4 verse 1. Con.
1 John 4:1. Beloved, believe not every spirit.
Listen, man. We want to teach you today, man. Believe not every spirit, man. I know they want these preachers and these pastors out. They are leading you to destruction. They are a virus that's destroying our people, man. It's destroying your whole entire makeup of who you are, man. It's destroying you, man. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High is letting you know, like, yo, don't believe every spirit, man. If they get up there and hoop and holler and you see them flick their hands and 10 people fall, man, that's not of the Most High, man. They didn't do a miracle, man. Con. Say yourself approved, man. But like it can be anybody, man. Anybody, man. Like listen, I ask all the brothers in the school, man, family members, friends, man. The Most High ain't come to bring peace, man. He made variance between, you know, brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, man. Like the Christianity has taught us this stuff, man. Like, yo, you either gonna be part of the world or you not. You know what I mean? There's no in between, right? So understand that. You feel me? So it can be anybody, man. But believe not every spirit, man. I will tell you, man, the spirit to believe is in the truth, man, under Commanding General Yohana, the ISUPK. You know why no one can ever say something wrong about the ISUPK, right? It's because we follow the laws of the Most High, right? We stand on it. How I know is because I searched, I looked. All the Israelite groups, use nothing you're going to find.
Ain't nothing wrong with keeping your God, even up. We see us not teaching with thus say the Lord.
Yeah.
This is the wrong spirit too.
Con.
Reading the brother said, you won't find that because we teach.
We teach what thus saith the Lord. Con.
We don't teach nothing but what the Most High say. This is why the truth. And he said, and I said, I actually became.
It's the home of the truth.
Follow because they teach the law and commandments to a T.
To a T. Right. Come. Yeah, me too. Yeah. Come.
But I came straight back to the truth because I realized they are the only ones keeping the scriptures.
100.
Yeah, you test the spirit.
Count on.
And everybody always keep that God in your mind.
Count.
In your mind for the truth.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of our brothers, man, we went out here, we found our Israelites, man. We looked at the other little group. That's why we say we not affiliated with no other group, man. Because this is the only Israelite school, universal. This is the truth. This is why it's the home of the truth. Because we literally, if the scriptures say it, we do it. That's it. And that's all. We don't try to make our own little doctrine to, you know what I mean, circumcise what the scriptures say. Like, no, we literally do what the scriptures say. All right.
Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits.
Come.
Whether they are of God.
Of God, man.
I did not even know. I didn't know I was saying.
Come. Yeah. That's how Most High in Christ. Right, so understand that, man. You're like, we get it, right? I remember when I first got in the truth, I'm like, yo, I ISUBK, man, yo, y'all be going crazy on dudes in the corner. So, you know, me out in the world, I'm like, yo, ain't nobody finna talk to me like that, bro. They crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yo. Yeah. Come. Yeah, they go too hard. You know what I'm saying? Come. Yeah, con on con.
So that word was like hard.
Yeah, con.
I was used to be wearing a suit.
Yo, con, yeah.
Stuck in the front and lying.
Con.
Well, this is the truth.
Con. And that's it's so powerful, man. And like the scripture say, man, but try the spirits whether they are of God. You know what I'm saying? I remember I had my dreads, man, and Cap told me, yo, bro, you gotta get rid of the dreads. When I mean, in my head, I knew, I Googled it. As soon as I left, Googled it. Like, you can't tell me, didn't Samson have dreads? Googled it, right? So I knew that it was not of the Most High. I went to other Israelite Goose Child, you know what I'm saying? See what the fact that they let me in the, you know what I'm saying? Like. Yeah.
You follow Google and then led you to the scriptures, and you read the scripture say that, then you know that.
Con.
Google ain't God.
No.
Google, you can Google. If you say follow the scripture, you can Google it, then you can get the scripture.
Con.
But you follow the scripture, you're not following Google.
Con.
You gotta follow the scripture. You know what I'm saying?
Con. So I was just following like where was dreads created. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Con, I got you. And so you know what I mean? It just sat in my every time, like, you know, I'm trying to do something, it's just sitting in my spirit. Yo, I ain't supposed to have dreads. And y'all accepting it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when you realize like ISUPK stands on what the Most High say do. Like it's point blank period. He say, yo, bro, you gotta come in here. If the Most High say, man, this is what we gotta do, we gonna do it. That's why it's the home of the truth. You know what I'm saying? So understand that, man. Continue reading.
Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits, whether they are of God. Because many false prophets are gone out into the world.
That's it. Many false prophets have gone out into the world. Right? Listen, man. These false prophets know how to get you. There's a thing when we learned in speech, when I took speech, right? You learn that certain words will get you riled up. That's why when you see an army go to battle, right? At least back in the old days, you know, the leader of the army would come out and give them a speech. These false prophets know how to speak to you. They go to these speeching classes. They know how to speak. They know the things that's going to make you move and things that's going to make you do what you do. Understand that these false prophets are just like there's experts in just like there's experts in all walks of life. They are experts at being a false prophet. Understand that you got to fight that battle. And the only way to fight that battle is to come here in the truth. And the eyes should be the home of the truth. And also, you know what I'm saying, follow the laws and the commandments of the Most High. All right? Understand that these false prophets of Christianity are a plague, right? And it's destroying our people. And with that, you feel me? I'm going to pass the class off to Officer Gabar Rakar. We are the ISUPK out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yohana. And we are not affiliated with no Israelite group. And since 1969, we've been teaching that Blacks, Hispanics, and First Nation people are the real Jews of the Bible.
Right. Should I just cut off? You going on? Well, Shalom, Israel. Let's get that preaching another powerful hand, powerful class. Shalom. These are the security announcements. We are the ISUBK out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yohana. New rules for brothers and sisters. When the brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves with the world. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to their brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find this in Numbers 18 and 21 and Malachi 3 and 8 through 10. Means 10th in the Hebrew, and it's pronounced Mayashara. 10% of any penny of any increase the Lord gives you, get to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest funds, free will offering for priests, not mandatory whatsoever amount you like to give. Upcoming holy convocations. Now, Feast of Purim. Say it again. The 13th and 14th of March. Remind Akim and Akwathian to check the social media such as ISUBK.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so on for ISUBK events and materials. If a brother wants to become a trooper in the school, then they should start wearing all black, which includes black boots, shirt, pants, headband, or scarf. And with that, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the teacher, men of Israel, Mahdi Sabat, Mahdi, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbat Rakhtah. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbat Rakhtah. That's what class dismissed.